I asked for money. You told me that you only give me money in 2 days. You think I cannot take care of myself? This is me. I've gone to do your palm with your eyes fixed on it like this, and you're just waiting for him to send a message, and you quickly go through it and you type and send. Let us go back to those things that you do that are turning these men off. And the next thing I have written down is you overhype and you talk about yourself. Imagine going out on a date with someone, or imagine having a partner that always talks about themselves. Like every time you sit with them, they go on and on and on about themselves, their achievements, and in a very little time, you have known everything about this person. They don't even give you the chance to talk. They don't give you the chance to even ask a question. They are just going on and on and on and on like a loose tap. How would you feel? Yeah, no, I know you would feel bad, right? It is exactly the same way you make that guy feel when you go on and on and on about your achievements, your deeds, your doing, your family problems, how your elder sister got married, how your elder brother's marriage is going. You keep talking and overhyping yourself and whatsoever you have going on for you. I'm not saying, well, you shouldn't give information about yourself, but men find women with a little mystery surrounding them attractive. Do not be a woman who lets out everything at the snap of a finger. You just start talking, you're spilling everything out. Do not be that kind of a woman. Have some mystery to you. There are some things that this guy should just actually find out. Some positive things that he should just actually really find out about you. It's not you blowing your own trumpet all the time. No, just let some things lie, and you should just be surprised to find out that this lady is actually much more than I thought she was. Do not just put all of your cards on the table at once. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's wrong. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. There should be some degree of mystery to you. Do not be a blabbermouth that spills everything all at once on the table for this man. I know you might be trying to sell yourself, but it's wrong. Don't do it. And the next thing women do that a lot of men find as a turn off, and might just be one of those things that have been keeping you single. You see that thing that you just sit in the comfort of your house, you update on your WhatsApp status, on your Instagram story, Facebook story, or whoever, that who is in for a video call, who is in for a voice call, who is in for a chat. I'm feeling bored. You're constantly trying to seek attention, even from people you do not know. It's a turn off. It makes you look attention hungry, attention seek. It makes you look like a beggar. Self-control is very important for every and any woman. Learn how to contain your emotions. Learn how to contain your emotions. I know of a story of this lady who was actually in a relationship with this guy, but she was fond of putting those things on her status. I'm bored, who is in for a video call? I'm bored, who is in for a voice call? Come on, you have a guy, there's a guy in your life, you're trying to work out things with this guy and you're constantly bored. You're simply rubbing it in that guy's face that he's not doing enough for you. Meanwhile, he might just be giving you all of his best, but because you are attention seek and attention beggarly, you are just not satisfied with what they are offering. Yet again, it's a turn off. Avoid, resist that temptation, that urge of always updating your mood on your status or on social media. And the next thing that is a turn off to a lot of men, that I am sure a lot of you ladies think it's really normal for you to do. You see all of the uploading of exposing, revealing pictures of you on social media. You see all of the twerking, ass shaking, and all of those other things you do for social media to get the attention of people. A lot of men actually find them offensive and a turn off. If a guy is really interested in you and he finds out that you are that lady whose entire life is on social media. You upload revealing pictures of yourself on social media, even some private, intimate moments you have had with this guy on social media, some intimate conversations you have had with him on social media, just to make a point out of it. Trust me, that guy would leave you, walk away, and move on to another lady. It's really offensive. Waking up one day and seeing screenshots of your chat you have with a lady you're trying to build a relationship with on social media. How does that make you feel? How does that sound? Don't do it, it is wrong. You see all of the real men that are men that know what they want will not go for those ladies that you see all of the revealing body parts. This one is like this. They will not. They would most likely approach you, get what they want to get from you, and off they go. So there is a turn off. Avoid doing it. There should be some degree of mystery to you as a woman. You should not be very predictable. No, do not be very predictable. Add some mystery to your personality. People should not be able to predict what you are about, what you are doing at every time, at every moment. It's boring. It's a turn off. Avoid it. And the next thing that a lot of women do that is a turn off to men is this: never admitting to your mistakes. You never admit it when you are wrong. You always want to be right, whatever is going on. Even when you know from within your heart of hearts that this thing that you did is wrong, you cannot just be the woman that you're supposed to be. Admit that you made a mistake. Admit that you are wrong. Admit your fault and apologize that you are sorry. You don't see any wrong in the things you do. Even when they are pointed out to you, you still pretend like, no, you did not do this. It turns men off. It turns men off. A woman should be teachable. A woman should be flexible. A woman should be able to listen and take correction. So no man wants to stay with a woman they cannot talk to. No man wants to stay with a woman they cannot lead, without her always being defensive, without her always throwing tantrums around. Men do not like women who never admit to their mistakes. It's a turn off. Work on it. And another thing is being a too easy woman. Do you understand what I mean by a too easy woman? You don't even give this guy a challenge. You are yes about everything. Men are chasers. Men are conquerors. They love to put in some work in whatsoever they are trying to get. Do not just make the way so smooth for this man. At some point, he would feel like, well, just because you were easy like that with him, it means that you are that easy with other guys. It might not hit him in the head that, well, you were being so nice, not wanting to give him a hard time because you actually really love him and you just want things to go on smoothly. No, they will not read it like that. It will be more about you being very easy to get. And sometimes just don't be too easy. Give him a little tough time. Give him a little something to work on. Yes. And I am equally not saying that you should become too hard to get. Being manipulative, putting several roadblocks, tests on the road just to make sure that this guy is what he says he is and all of that. No. If you like this guy, just do the bare minimum so he at least does something to earn you. Do not just put everything out there so freely. And another thing that turns off guys is you being overly available. Your phone rings, you pick immediately. They send you a text message, in 2 seconds you've replied. They leave you a message on WhatsApp, in 2 seconds you've replied. Haba! It's like you're always sitting around your phone. Your phone is always in your palm with your eyes fixed on it like this, and you're just waiting for him to send a message and quickly go through it and you type and send. Come on. Do not be too available. That over availability will cause you problems. The thing is, one thing you should know about getting into a relationship is the way you present yourself to your partner at first hand is exactly the way they will take you and is exactly the way they will treat you. Do not be available like all the time you are available. He invites you out, you're running. He tells you, okay, can you meet me out? Can you meet me at this restaurant in the next 30 minutes? You are there. It's like you just sit every day waiting for this man to place an order, to place a command, and you are up to it. Get busy with your life. Sometimes, intentionally, do not reply to that message immediately. Even if you see that message get into your phone, sometimes intentionally do not pick that call immediately. Even if you see that phone ring while in your hand, ignore it a little. Make this man feel that things are equally happening in your life. You're also busy with your life. You're equally trying to work out something for yourself. Well, for the women who are already very available and occupied, they will not have all day to sit on their phones waiting for a man's text message. You might not know it, but it's a turn off to most men, because you are available for him makes him feel that it is the same way you are available to other men, which is not the case. So sometimes don't pick that phone. Don't reply to that text message immediately. But in everything, do not overdo it. I know that some of us are extremists. When they say don't do this, you will just now go and you strain the rope. Come on, chain it down a little. Don't go and overdo it. Do not overdo it. Just do the bare minimum and let it be. Another thing that is a turn off to most men that women do: drinking too much. I know that nothing is a turn off, but imagine a guy taking you out for a date, and you end up drinking and getting drunk. Imagine the embarrassment. If you're the one at the other end, that you go out on a date with a guy, he drinks so much that he gets drunk, and you have to start struggling with him to see how he can get home. How would that make you feel about that person? What impression is that person giving you? Dear young girl, when you go out, when you're at a certain stage of developing a relationship with a guy, there are some things about you that you keep to the bare minimum. It is not you pretending. It is you applying some degree of self-control. Don't go out on a first date with someone. You are drinking like a fish that has been water-starved for months. You are eating just whatever. Some of us even go to restaurants and we eat things that we do not know. Soon enough, we begin to feel uncomfortable. We start rushing to the bathroom every now and then. Our stomachs are upset and all the like. When you go out on a date with someone, behave yourself. Eat what you know. Just drink as much as you can tolerate. I equally made a video on this channel on principles, things you should do when preparing for your first date or getting to know someone. I will put that video, the link to that video, in the description box, because I want you to watch that video. Yes, and learn some things out of it. Eat what you know, drink what you know, so that in the end you will be comfortable and you will not end up embarrassing yourself and even the person that took you out on the date. And another thing that turns men off is you offering to pay for dates or things. Okay, I have this friend of mine dating this guy. Let me use this example. So she's dating this guy. She has her own job. She earns her own money, and the guy does too. She's financially stable. So she tells this guy, okay, she needs money to do her hair. He's like, don't worry, it's Wednesday. I would send you this money on Friday. I really just have some things to do with money at the moment. Instead of her being patient or striking another deal with the guy, maybe I cannot wait up until Friday. As it is, I will just take money from my savings I would use, and when you give me the money, I would just replace it exactly where I took it. She says nothing. She just goes on ahead, does her hair. Then she now calls this guy and she's like, you refused giving me money to do my hair. I asked for money, you told me I should wait up until Friday. Look at me, I've already done my hair. Come on. It is wrong. It is bad. You make that man feel little of himself. You make him feel incapable of taking care of you. If he told you to wait, he will send you money the next day. Kindly wait for him to send you that money the next day. If he told you, okay, I will give you this money on Friday, wait for him to give you that money on Friday. Men love to be in charge. If you had money you could use to take care of your hair or handle whatsoever you're asking this man money for, you would have done that without necessarily asking him for the money. But you went ahead and asked for it, and he tells you, okay, let me give you this money in 24 hours. You hurriedly go on ahead, use your money to do whatever you want to do. Then you come back to him and you're like, come on, I asked for money, you told me that you only give me money in 2 days. You think I cannot take care of myself? This is me, I've gone to do my hair. Don't I look beautiful? You're challenging that man. It's wrong. it's wrong. That challenge is not well thought. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you cannot wait till the day he said he would give you that money, well, strike a different deal with him and make him understand, so that in the end it doesn't come as you being challenging him. Yes, because when you continuously do that, you continuously handle things he has told you to wait, he will take care of. When you continuously do it, at some point he leaves everything to you, he abandons everything to you, then you start complaining that he doesn't assist you with it, he doesn't assist you with that. That is because you have proven to him that you can take care of yourself. You necessarily don't need him for those things. So when he's not reacting to that, you're getting angry. Most men see that as a challenge, and it is a turn off to them. So let's get to the next thing. Men do not like dirty and disorganized women. As it is, most men are already very disorganized people. Then imagine getting a woman, another disorganized woman, to add to you that is already very disorganized, is already very dirty, never looks neat, never looks clean, is always looking tattered, is always looking wretched, is always looking unkept. And it is not like they lack the resources to look cleaned up. They just do not want to do it. First of all, that already speaks volume about you being a lazy person that cannot effectively take care of their own body. And no man wants a woman who can take care of her own body. There are some of you that if your partner is supposed to just pay you a surprise visit, you would have to keep them at your door for 5 to 10 minutes while you struggle to put things together, you struggle to arrange things and all the like, just so that they can come into an organized house. Some of us, it extends even to the handbags we carry. We have all sorts of things in our handbags. Used tissues are in our handbags. We chew snacks and we drop the plastics in our handbags. And weeks over weeks, we still have those things in our handbags. It's dirty. Learn how to keep yourself clean. Learn how to keep your environment clean. It's not about just learn how to be clean. It's a turn off for most men when a woman is really disorganized and is dirty. Another thing that turns off a lot of men is a masculine woman. You exhibit a lot of male energy. You are arguing, you are dragging things, your communication style is bossy, you're authoritative, you are domineering, you don't want to listen. It's always about what you want. A woman is supposed to be soft. A woman is supposed to be soft and feminine. The woman is supposed to be calm. The woman is supposed to be peaceful. The woman is supposed to be nurturing. The woman is supposed to be a man's safe space. But when he discovers that you behave just like himself, you're even more of a masculine man than he is, it scares him. It scares him. No one wants to be with his fellow man. That is why they go for women. So learn how to be a soft woman. Do not be bossy. Do not be domineering. Do not talk like everything you're saying is like you're passing an order. Don't do it. It's wrong. It's a turn off. And that's just one of the reasons why you are singularly single. And again, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your notification bell so that every time we drop videos like this, you will be one of the very first persons to come here, watch, comment, and tell me your thoughts about the content for that day in the comment section. And why not share this video if you actually can? And the very last thing you do that is a turn off to men is you are boring and you are foolish. That is not meant to be an insult to anyone. It is not. But believe me, there are some ladies that are extremely boring. I know some of us are introverts, but at least as an introvert, you can hold healthy conversations. You can talk about something that piques your mind. You can talk about something that is of interest to you. One being an introvert doesn't mean they don't know how to have fun, they don't know how to socialize and all of that. You sit with this lady, she keeps giving you one-word responses to everything you say. How are you? I'm fine. Have you eaten? Yes. How was work today? Good. Do you want anything? No. Can I help you out with anything? No. It's boring. How do you even have a conversation with someone who keeps giving you single word responses? And some of us are foolish in the sense that we just want to keep talking, that sometimes we don't even sit to reason if what we are saying is actually right, is wrong. We don't listen to ourselves when we talk. That is another turn off. Do not be a boring woman. Do not be a foolish woman that a man cannot confide in. And another thing just dropped in my mind that men actually find a turn off. You discussing everything about them with your friends. Like everything that you guys talk about, after talking with him, you go relate it to your friends. Your friends know that guy snores. Your friends know how much he's being paid. Your friends know the kind of job he does. Your friends know practically everything about this guy. There is nothing like privacy with you. This guy cannot even trust you, even with the tiniest of secrets that he has. You would spew it out to anyone who cares to listen for no reason. Every man wants to be assured that the lady he is with, the lady he's targeting, is capable of keeping his secret, is capable of covering him, hiding certain things about him, keeping certain things confidential when he needs them to be. It's very wrong for me to tell you something today, then tomorrow I hear it from one of your friends. How disappointing. That is equally a turn off to a lot of men. That you should not be doing. Don't do it. And we have come to the end of this video. I know I have spoken so much already. Please, if there is anything that you think I omitted that a lot of men consider a turn off, please, you are free to share with us in the comment section. And if there is something that I added to my list that you really disagree with, please point it out in the comment section. Let us have a talk about it. We are all women, and iron sharpeneth iron. I know you want to be loved, you want to fall in love, you want to be taken care of, you want to be pampered, you want to go out on dinner dates, you want to just, but it starts with you becoming a better version of yourself, knowing what and what you should not do, and working those things out. So thank you so very much for watching this video up until the end, and I sincerely pray that you find that man for you, love him, love, and you guys end up living happily ever after, figuring life out together and